Coming out to Off the Record, I am up here with Eyes of the Elders. Do you want to give a quick rundown? You guys have been through a handful of lineup changes and all that jazz. I know that you're fiddle free this evening. You want to sum that stuff up?
Sure, yeah. My name is Ricky Radar. This is Nestor Naismith. This is Jason on the bass. This is Boss Jones on the guitar, and this is Jacob in the back on the drums. All of us guys have been playing together since about 2008. Yep. We've had a violinist since then and a keyboardist since then, and neither one of them are in the band right now. The violinist just moved to Africa, and she is there for.
That's a horrible excuse, man. It's the worst excuse I've heard.
Yeah, but we have a phenomenal violinist that is sitting in with us on some bigger shows. Melissa from Stereophedelics at Asheville. So guys out Stereophedelics. And yeah, so right now we're really kind of in a state of transition, but I think it's going to be a really good thing. We're kind of combining, kind of getting back to our roots a little bit, and then we're going to be introducing some samples and some more basic principles of hip hop, and incorporating that with what we do live as a three-piece instrumentally. So that's what you can kind of expect from us in the future.
A lot of people aren't. I mean, they're used to hip hop, but they're not used to hip hop with a live band in this capacity. How did that all start, I guess? Was that, from the start? You guys used to play with just samples.
Yeah, we used to play with just samples, and it was always Ricky's dream to have a band with us to back us up and kind of get away from sampling folks, so we wouldn't have to worry about getting sued and things like that. So, that's pretty much how it started. Had a couple of different people in the band, and I saw this man right here play at Smokey Joe's back in 2004, and I was like, he's gonna be my bassist. There's no question about it. He's just that nasty. And once we had a good friend, Joshua Panda, played with us for a little while, and he was leaving, and I was like, yo, Panda, I need a singer and I need a guitar player. And he was like, Boss Jones. He didn't even take a breath, so it was just like, all right. And of course, the man back on the drums holding the family together, Jacob Gresham, he keeps the band together. This is as much of his project as it is mine now, so it's pretty cool.
First song you guys are playing, Dirt Off My Shoes. There's lyrics in there. It's crazy how you're broken down and crawling through the gutter, and later on, tears around my neck that form and pulls around my collarbones. Both of those kind of creating some strong imagery. What was kind of going through your head when you're writing? And
I remember when we wrote this song, I had just gotten separated from my wife. This was pre-divorce, and I decided to go sober for 2 weeks because I hadn't done that in about a decade. And and so I did it, and I didn't have anything to drink, and I didn't take any other chemicals in my body except for nicotine, which is a drug, but whatever. And I knew, I don't know what night it was. It was a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever night it was. I knew that me and Nestor were supposed to get down. We had this beat. We were like, this is hot. Let's sit down back to this beat. And I was kind of worried because number one, we hadn't written a song together where I was completely sober ever. And number two, I was going through a lot of really, really intense personal shit. And I was just kind of at that point in my life where I was broken down, stripped to the basics. And at the same time, kind of in the music scene, in Charlotte and hip hop, there was kind of some rivalries and things going on. And it was the kind of point of the song is even though I'm broken down this low, in my soul as a person, we're gonna represent and don't fuck with our crew, basically, is what we're saying.
Well, let's hear it.
Down and broken through the gutter of your heart, your war, your life, your mind, the earth, it falls aside, shot through it all away, yeah. I don't need you anymore, pulling through the floors and packing metaphors and seven, so it's heaven, Lord. I have to pass the hell before I'm staying there. I feel a little the lightning, so broken neck and lying, yeah. Tears around my neck, now full of blues around my collarbone. Elders in the walls, the trees and meeting you, so follow home. Beacon from the carpets, trees and mirrors when you're standing there. Soundly on the ground, but it's just molecules of light and air. Fight them there, so I'm prepared, but not afraid to stop it now. I take it all the way, just put this way today and show me how you're lying. Know you are, yeah you are. Because the hollow blues, a dozen voices dancing through my scalp. I saw a random moves, shadows who can distance, chains of force, and then the city race. To reappear when other worlds, so watch the showers, it's his fate.
The weather at the storm has remained intact.
I'm on a cafe, a circle fox. Here we go again. They're throwing in. This how I caught a glimpse of shades and throwing in.
So close, I gotta know that death has a beard. So I pacify my world with everything that's near.
Shed a tear, girl, come here. Let me whisper in your ear. We're all gonna die. Your life's a lie, and they all think you're weird.
I'll be your hermit on the outskirts of town. Cause it's hard to shake the monkey with the ghost of a clown.
In the head of a coyote poking out from back into the world. Seven-headed angels, dragging demons dressed as little girls.
The driver of the blue bus rides on energy, walking up lightning so the gods will remember me.
We're staring to the void and dancing back into the lights. No double-fisted fixes, don't predict us with these pins and mics.
To a mind of a lunatic to hold it all together. Cause I think the cause is losing it, abusing it, confusing it with irrationality. Pull the cosmic trigger and became a verbal casualty. Channeling these verses from a subconscious paradigm, guided by a lizard through time to help reveal the kiss of the serpent. Open up the curtain, saw beyond the day up in the night, and now I'm certain. Leaving at the fathom all the organized horizon. We indulge in our minds till our hearts we despise them. Tremors of our guts and days. Recollection, so I'm staring at the mirror, trying to trap my own reflection for my own protection. But around the other side with everything, you know it from this role of being nullified. Being alive with every thought you ever think you ever long to wish the way